welcome to Photo Reviews. Today let's take a look at the Toyota FJ Cruiser, a unique machine that has had relative success in the Kenyan market. This SUV is almost in a class of its own. It's very uniquely designed, it's quite powerful, and without a doubt this is one SUV that will certainly become a collector's item. You can mention something like a Land Rover Defender and a Jeep Wrangler as its competitors, but still this FJ Cruiser is just unique in its own right. It is closely related to the Prado, and so they share several components. Unfortunately, this SUV was in production for only one generation, that is from 2006 up until 2018. You can get 2012 and 2013 models from around 3 million shillings depending on the condition and trim level. 2014 and 2015 models are more expensive. They can go for as much as 4.6, 4.8 and even 5 million shillings. This SUV is available with only one engine option, which is a 4000cc V6 engine that produces around 268 horsepower. It's available in either rear or four-wheel drive. This engine comes coupled to a 5-speed automatic gearbox, and in terms of fuel consumption, this big engine is quite thirsty, and even if you try to be gentle on the accelerator, it will be quite difficult to get to 10 km per liter. On average, it will get around 8.5 km per liter. If you're not careful, it can even drop to 7 km per liter or less. So fuel efficiency is not one of its strong points, but that is expected because that engine is quite big. The fuel tank is 72 liters, but some models from 2013 and onwards have a supplementary tank of 87 liters. So the total fuel tank capacity is around 159 liters. Ground clearance is not an issue in this SUV. You can easily go over hills, so even the most severe of bumps will be a piece of cake. The carb weight ranges between 1837 to 2015 kgs, so it's quite heavy and also looks and feels bulky. In terms of the brakes, it gets discs both at the front and back. Finally, this is not a cheap SUV to maintain. Expect to spend over 20,000 shillings to perform the major service. So with that out of the way, let's now get back to the video and check out the interior of this SUV. So this is a tall SUV, and these side steps really help in enabling you to get inside the vehicle. The seats get manual adjustments. Then on the door cards you do get a speaker and a bit of storage. The seats are fabric, but you can also get leather in other trim levels. Once you get in, the first thing you notice is just how vertical the dash design is, and then the windscreen is also quite steep. On the left side you get audio controls, then on the right side you get cruise control. The rear outside view mirrors are electrically adjustable, and the quality of the materials is all plastic, which is quite okay because this is a vehicle that is meant for off-roading. So this plastic interior will be easy to keep clean and will also be durable. You do get a couple of reading lights, but there's no compartment for holding in your sunglasses. You do get an infotainment screen. Then down below you get basic AC controls. There's also a traction control button as well as parking sensors, which you can turn on or off. So on the center console you get your four-wheel drive controls as well as a bit of storage and armrests for both the front seats. The seats are quite comfortable, even though they are just cloth. The glove box is decent enough. It's a bit small considering the size of this vehicle. The side mirrors are quite large, so you'll be able to see clearly what is coming from behind. There's a grab handle on the passenger side as well as this big sun visor. There's also the same sun visor on the driver's side as well as a grab handle. These are very useful, especially when going off-road. A bit of storage in front of the driver to keep some smaller items. Generally, in terms of cabin space storage, it's not all that good, but in terms of finding a comfortable driving position, you'll be able to be very comfortable. The rear doors open in an unconventional manner, and the aperture is quite small. There's a bit of storage. So due to that small aperture. Getting inside is not that easy, but you get grab handles behind the front seats to enable you to get in. And once you are in, you quickly notice just how cramped this space is. This is the amount of legroom I get, the grab handle that I've just mentioned, and storage pockets behind the front seats. Taller people will find it quite cramped back here, especially even on short journeys. There's a reading lamp. Being that this is a vehicle that is meant for off-roading, they did not focus so much on the comfort of the rear passengers. So the design also compromised on the rear seat space. Airbags on the C-pillars, and the boot is quite large. You can fit in maybe 4 large suitcases and some other items. In terms of visibility, it's not bad, being that it's a very square exterior. The particular paint color on this SUV is metallic black, which looks quite good, especially with those silver and black rims. It looks quite masculine and off-road ready. So there you have it. Why would you get this over a Defender, a Jeep Wrangler, or even a Prado? For one, it looks unique and unlike any other SUV on the road. Secondly, it's very powerful. It's also very reliable and has a good resale value. On the flip side, it's not full efficient, but as I said earlier, that is expected because of that big V6 engine. Another weakness is the rear seat space. It's not that spacious. Those rear doors are small and they don't open in a conventional manner, so they compromise on the entry space. Then once you are inside, the legroom is not good. In fact, taller people may find the space back there quite cramped. People of average height may be just fine, but taller people not so much. Apart from those very few weaknesses, for the most part, this is a very reliable SUV, more reliable than its competitors. Do let me know in the comment section which one you would prefer between this and the Prado. A Prado is more spacious and also fuel efficient, especially the 2.7 liter and the diesel options. So I hope this has been helpful. Thanks a lot for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel for more informative content on cars. If you have any inquiries or would like to advertise your car for sale on the channel, or are even interested in locally used car inspection services, then reach me through email or WhatsApp. That's it for this episode. Stay safe. See you in the next one.